What's up, homies? This is Jokesta, back at you with a brand new video. Today we're going to be showing you guys the top 10 weapons. Shout out to Signo and his team for providing this list. There's going to be a little pop-up on the corner over there. We're going to be looking at the top 10 weapons that they provided, and Signo was telling me that there's a lot of weapons on the same list here, so we're going to go over those. So the top 10 is the PKM, the LMG. Believe it or not, I am not surprised. LMGs are pretty good, but they're so slow for me. They just take forever to like aim down sight, and you got to camp and you got to figure things out. So this is definitely for like domination and hardpoint. I don't really see a lot of people playing search and destroy with the PKM or like LMGs in general. It's nice to see some LMGs on this list. So that is the build. The top number 9 is the PP19. This is the build that you should be rocking. It's the same build that we always use, but PP19 is still dominating. It's kind of a weapon that you can just like play and chill, and you don't have to like worry about stuff. It's more of a weapon for like backup in case you're playing in a squad and your squad is like, yo, step it up. I would probably use the PP19 because it's something that I can get used to really quick. It's easy work because sometimes other weapons might be a little too much and you're like, man, I'm so stressed out. So yeah, the PP19 is a little easier on that side. But moving on to top number 8 is the CX9, the QQ10, and honorable mention is the Fennec. So there's a couple weapons here on the top 8 that are on the same spot. So this is the first one, the CX9 with the 50 round mag. Now, I'm not a big fan of the 50 round mag. I'm more of a burst type. And speaking of the burst type, I'm going to get into that in a moment, but back to this part. The CX9 is pretty dominant. It's very good. Not only that, we're going to go over to the QQ10. We call it the QQ10 instead of the QQ9 for many reasons, because this is actually used in a 10mm instead of a 9mm. So 10mm rounds is the reason why, but this is the same tier level as the CX9 with the 50 round mag. And it's also in the same level as the Fennec. So I'm going to show you guys that in a sec. This is the build that you should be rocking for the Fennec. If you're out there loving the Fennec, this is it. But moving on to the next number here, number 7 is the QXR. I love the QXR. It's my homie. But recently other weapons have gone up on the list, and the QXR is kind of like going down below. Like, I'm like, okay. So yeah, this is the QXR. It's pretty good, but there's another weapon, aka the BP50. Now, he calls this BP60 instead of BP50. And the reason why is because you're actually using a 60 round drum. So this is the BP60. 60, not 50, but 60. So this is a build for that. And if you don't want to try that, there's another weapon on the list, and that is the FFAR as a BP60 alternative. So this is what you should be rocking if you want to play with the FFAR. It's the same spot with the QXR, same spot with the BP60. And so yeah, this is like the same spot. Moving up to top number 6 on the list is the KN44 and the LK24. So this is the build. There's no changes for the KN44, but there is a lot of changes for the LK24. So I actually might give it a shot one day. For now, I'm not really interested. I'm like, you know what? It is what it is. We're gonna keep it this way. I might be wrong, actually. The LK... Oh yeah, so tactical laser. You can replace this tactical laser with something else. So it could be the optic, which I might go for, but since, you know, we have the free legendary that just dropped recently, the LK24 deadly petals, might use this, you know, red dot, but the sights on it is like, it's decent. So you might not even need the optic here. You might just stick with the laser and you might dominate, but that's again your choice. Moving on to top number 5 on the list is the Type 19. This is a very nice looking weapon, right? It looks so awesome, but this is the build that you should be rocking for the Type 19. A little slight adjustments, but Not much. It seems the same, you know, up there. And I like Type 19. I like the XM4. And speaking of the XM4, it's also alongside with the Type 19, believe it or not. It's up here as well. This is the build that you should be rocking for the XM4. Now there's a couple of builds on one of my videos that I posted. It has the red dot build, solid, but this is basically what you should be rocking. Moving on to top number 4, you guys would not be surprised, but it's the MG42. I'm going to show you guys the Gunsmith anyways, because why not? And there's nothing to say about this gun. It's still up here and I hate it, but it is what it is. Moving on to top number 3 on a list is the Oden, and there's another one that you guys would be surprised about. I was actually shocked about it, but the Oden's build is slightly different from usual. There's a lot of stuff that's been added. I used to have a different build. Now this is it. This is the latest build that you should be running in 2025, and why not, right? Next up on the list with the Oden is the LAG 53. Now I might make a video on the LAG 53 since it's up top on top 3 with Oden. So there's going to be a couple videos coming out with these weapons. So yeah, the LAG 53 is definitely up there. It just shoots too slow for me, so that's the one problem for me. But moving on to top number 2 is the HVK30. That's not it. There's another weapon out there that you guys need to hear about, and you guys are probably gonna love this. Just kidding, you guys are probably gonna hate this, but it is the BP50. It's up there. This is the 30 round mag. It's not the BP60 round mag. This is like literally the best build for the BP50 if you want to like abuse this gun. This is it. This is the build. But moving on to top number 1 and honorable mention, like even stronger weapons, I'm going to show you guys in the trial loadout. But number 1 weapon is the USS9. It's the most annoying weapon in the game right now. People use it, and the only reason they use this because they really want to win, and I don't blame them. So this is the build that you should be using for the USS9. And yeah, I don't know what else to tell you about this gun. I absolutely get annoyed playing with the most broken gun in the game because this gets so boring for me personally. It's like I can go in every lobby, drop 20 kills, and I would feel bored. So it's not a challenge for me, but it might be a challenge for you guys. If you guys want to play with it, go for it. But coming up at number 1 is not only the Type 63, but there's another weapon that is the best. So this is like the best overpowered weapon to use. This is like top of the line, the Type 63 right here. Now that's not the only weapon out here. We're gonna go back a bit. I'm gonna show you guys another weapon that's actually super good. It is, wait for it. It is the 12 rounder here. This is the very best weapon to use because it literally destroys everybody, and honestly you only have 12 bullets, so you got to be really sharp with your aim. I actually enjoyed playing with the CX9 a lot. I made a couple videos, but those videos don't really generate any views, and not a lot of people want to watch a video with the CX9, so that's the only reason why I don't play with it. But other than that, the CX9 is amazing. I like this weapon. My favorite weapon so far is the CX9, the XM4, and Type 19. Those are the 3 of my favorite guns at the moment. The rest of the other guns, they suck for me. I hate them all. I rather play with the XM4 and the CX9 and the Type 19. Those are like all-time favorite right now. And I mean, the QXR it's up there too, but it's like the top 3: Type 19, the XM4, and the CX9. So those are my picks. But anyways, I hope that you guys did enjoy the video. Make sure to leave me a like, comment down below, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in another one.